Hey everybody, my name's Chuck. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on a video that's a little bit different in concept. I've always had this fascination with Google Earth in particular. I like exploring, but obviously there are some places that I can't explore in person just because of financial limitations or time constraints or things of that nature. So I've always wondered, could you make a video exploring a place simply using resources like Google Earth or Google Images? So today this is my attempt to try to recreate one of my videos in a limited fashion in various ways utilizing AI. So conceptually this video is pretty easy. I'm going to take pictures that I find either through Google Earth or possibly through Google Images, and I'm going to try to create a video from these. And then I'm going to compare it to some of the actual footage that I shot. And I'd like to see how bad it feels to look at these videos. And I'll try to do some colorful editing. I'll try to make sure that I overlay it with music. And let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do in this process is we're going to pull up Firefox. We're going to go to earth.google.com. In this case, we're going to be looking at Caddo Gap. Caddo Gap is actually a really good example of a place that you could use in order to acquire the kind of images you need to do Google, or to do AI generation rather. So Caddo Gap is something I've looked at previously. We're going to go ahead and pull it up. And sure enough, it pulls up Caddo Gap, and you can see all of the town from Google Earth. Google Earth uses satellite technology to basically map out areas. So down here, there's going to be the street view. You click on that and it'll show you areas that the Google streetcars went, and we're just going to click in front of the mercantile store, which is right here. And boom, we have this nice 3D image of Caddo Gap. There's the building that has fallen down. There is the gas station and the bank down there. And in front of us is the mercantile store. But you could use this right here to take reference images, and you could run them through a Google AI, Gemini, some sort of AI generation software. And you could use these images as keyframes in order to make a video. So like I could take an image here and screenshot, take an image here and screenshot, and I could take an image here and screenshot. And you could probably use these images as keyframes and create some sort of like video that over 5-8 seconds, whatever, how long the generation process is, would allow you to look at this area. So I took the liberty off camera of taking 3 screenshots and framing them so that you didn't have any of the artifacts from like the browser in there. And we have a left picture, which is right here. We have a middle picture, which is right here. We have a right picture, which is right here. And then I also added to the mix a picture of myself. This is me. This is obviously from a Northwoods video, I believe. That was the thumbnail that I used in order to show that I was in the video. Whatever. This is how you do it anyways. So now I've got all of these ingredients, and I'm going to go ahead and run it through some sort of AI generator and see if we can't make a video of this picture, this guy exploring those 3 buildings.
Hey there, check out this old mercantile store. It's like stepping back in time, a real piece of history.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
So obviously the first recording didn't work out that well. There's a couple of things about AI, especially using Gemini or like Google AI Studio. You can't use multiple reference pictures. You have to use one. So what I had to do was take the picture of me and kind of insert it in that one picture. And I just inserted it in like the one that had the perspective from the right of the store. The second thing is I didn't tell Google AI to like take the arrows out. So the arrows are obviously artifacts. And then the third is that that's not my voice. That's just not me. And it kind of had like a handsome Squidward effect. I'm not sure what that was all about either. It kind of made me more handsome than I actually am. So the first part was a fail. We're going to try to do round 2.
This store is super old. I mean, look at this thing. It's got to be, I don't know, 100 years old or something. It's like a piece of history.
Yeah, that's a skinwalker.
So at this point, I used the same image. I tried to have Gemini eliminate the arrows, and I tried to change the script a little bit, and it actually turned out a little bit better than I thought it would this time. But I'm learning a few things about using AI and trying to generate it, especially from like Google Earth images. If you can get an image that doesn't have the arrows in it, that's way better because they're still kind of artifacted into the video. And then I guess if I wanted to at this point, if I wanted to like fake that it was me, I could go ahead and add a voiceover that makes it sound a bit more like me, obviously, because it doesn't have any idea what my voice is. It hasn't studied videos of me. So let's try it with my voice this time. This store is super old. I mean, look at this thing. It's got to be, I don't know, 100 years old or something. It's like a piece of history.
Everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. But I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
So it definitely has some like uncanny valley vibes. It definitely doesn't look like me. If you didn't know who it was, maybe it would be vaguely passing. But you're not going to be able to take a person specifically from a photo and recreate them entirely in AI without the people that know who that is sussing it out. It looks a little questionable. But regardless, I'm going to try to polish this a little bit further. I'm going to try to give it a little bit of a shine. And we'll just see what happens. This store is super old. I mean, look at this thing. It's got to be, I don't know, 100 years old or something. It's like a piece of history. So some of my methodology might have been flawed. When I was going into this, I wasn't 100% sure how to actually approach this problem. And I think I have some better ideas on how to do it now. But I think where this generative AI technology will really excel is getting completely away from people. I think it just has a hard time completely mimicking a person and inserting them into an image of some sort. So you could totally have, I don't know, like a person from the perspective of behind the camera walking towards an object. And you could do some narration of your own. And that might end up being something that you could actually add to a video and it not look horribly unnatural. You may use it to augment the kind of footage that you want to shoot and make it look more natural, make it look smoother, or just fill in places where you don't feel like you have enough footage. So let's try that out. So let's do the same concept here. We're going to go back to Google Earth. This time we're going to go up to the statue. And now what we have here is we have a questionable image of the Caddo statue. Obviously there's an artifact where like the sign is doubled up. The shutter must have been going off as it was driving by, because I'm sure that this camera needs a shutter of some sort. And maybe that's not the best picture. Let's go this way. We're going to go back, go the other way. So we're going to take this picture here. We're going to zoom in past the arrows, and then we're going to screenshot this picture. And I'm going to try to use AI to take this picture and to do like maybe a panning view of the Native American sculpture that is in the middle of Caddo Gap. I think that might be an interesting take. So I did this panning shot around the statue. I wasn't super specific about much in the prompt. I guess maybe I should have like added some shake or something to the camera. But for the most part, this right here is a very acceptable use of AI. There's nothing that is obvious about it. It says it's AI. You know for a fact that picture existed. And this is a completely believable shot. I mean, maybe the only thing is that the camera is a little too smooth, and AI Google Studio, it didn't generate any sound for the picture. So we can fix both of those problems. Let's try it with the shake though. See, that time it's even better. There's a natural shake, like somebody's actually walking around with a camera. And at this point, you could edit the prompt however you wanted to. You could have them walk slower. You could have them pan less quickly. You can do all sorts of stuff at this point. Honestly, I think this is probably the best use of AI in making exploration videos. The picture I took directly from Google Earth. Obviously, you have to make sure that you zoom in. You don't leave any weird artifacts in the picture or whatever. And then now I'm going to go ahead and try to add some sound effects to make it sound a little bit more realistic. Maybe some wind. I don't know, maybe some footsteps. I'm not entirely sure. And then I'll come back with a result.
Not bad, not bad.
So after it's all said and done, having experimented with AI a little bit, trying to get different results, admittedly not putting in just an absolute ton of effort to make everything perfect, but to give it a fair shake with two different scenarios, I've determined that no, AI can't just automatically replace what I do. You can use it as a tool, but there's no way that AI on its own can just replace what I do. I mean, there's no replacement for being a real person in the real world, right?
Actually, you're wrong, meatbag. AI can totally do what you do.
Rude. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I had intended to put some like side-by-side footage from one of my previous videos and then try to meld it in, but if you want to see that, just go look at the Caddo Gap exploration video. It's a good video. I mean, I'm very proud of it actually. And you can kind of see the difference between really filming a place and trying to use some AI. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button, comment on it. I know this is separate than the style that I've been making, so hopefully it was something that was interesting. It was definitely fresh for me. Next weekend, I'll be going to explore some new place. Maybe if I get an idea going, I'll try to make another video like this. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel.